Hello everybody, let's go. Good morning everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar. We do the show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening, Bitcoin, altcoins and everything else. It is not 9 a.m, but it's close enough. Hope everybody's doing well. And as you see by the arrow, we are going to 60k right now. It does look even more probable than it was yesterday. Yesterday it actually looked very good. Today it looks better. It looks better by the day. And if you've been following other YouTubers on YouTube or anywhere else, you will notice right now that everybody talks about 60k. But we were the first ones, right? When Bitcoin was down at what was that? Over here on the downside, we were calling for 46k. When it was at 46k, it went up here at 50k, pulled back, and then we were calling for 50k is coming as soon as it started climbing up here a little bit. 50k came, 52 call, we did that. 60k call, we did that. Nobody was doing the calls before us. We were the first ones, so there is that. So people are a little bit laggy, but we do know when stuff does look good. Nobody's talking in the chat because you are not part of the TA fans club. And right now, for some reason, I don't see a lot of bullishness. I see a lot of, people are waiting. I think people are in disbelief about what is happening. I believe that people right now are kind of, giving up a little bit on Bitcoin and everything because they just missed everything. I think people missed everything, and right now they're in what I would describe as despair. They do not understand that, they just missed the entire, bull run, and right now they have no other, way to, handle with the situation. Not only that, if you've been watching altcoins, when altcoins were down, 30-40% towards downside, I have been screaming that, this is the this is the dip. How much more are you gonna go? I even made an emergency video on YouTube. Where is it? I even made a emergency video saying that, this is the bottom up here. Altcoins, important message, watch this now. Because, Sheldon the Sniper was saying, the next 10-20% dip I'm buying. What kind of next 10-20%? You are in a dip already on altcoins, 30-40% everything down. And you are talking about some kind of dip, 10-20% dip. What kind of 10-20% dip are you waiting? Now, the 10-20% dip that I believe he's referring to is, these flash crashes towards downside. Now, these flash crashes do not happen in, before the halving. After halving, when you start going up, everything pumps like, 10-20%. Right now, stuff is pumping 10-20%, but not everything. But in the, in the last part of the bull market, there will be flash crashes of about 10-20% dips when it dips very, very fast. And these dips you have to buy. I mean, it's gonna go, right? Just like Bitcoin right now, every single 20% dip was a buying opportunity. Every single Bitcoin dip was buying opportunity. Literally every, all of these that I'm right now outlining, these are the 20% dip, guys. 20% dip, 20% dip, 20% dip, 20% dip. Every single one of these 20% dips was the buying opportunity. Now, they didn't come as a flash crash. They came down slowly, and it is a nice dip. It is a dip for buying. It's a dip for buying. Guys, if you want to be a part of the TM members, TF fans club, green name, talk in the chat, members chat and stuff like that, do consider subscribing, because the bull market is not, over yet. We got a 1 year left. We do know when the time will come and stuff will, come to some kind of end, but it's not here right now. Now, what I'm going to show you over here right now, we're going to go to a page called YouTube Stats. Over here, you can actually see, YouTubers, they're, the late adopter, how they are performing, how much, subscribers they're getting and stuff like that, right? This is my channel. C+ total grade, I don't have a lot to subscribe, but you can check out everybody, right? This is actually a paid service, but there is stuff for free. You can see up here how many views I have. I don't actually have that many views. I'm losing like 100 subscribers every month or something like that, and you can see everything goes down. But over here is weekly. There is total where is the monthly? Over here there's a monthly total subscribers. And over here there is a monthly total views. Now total views are not interesting, but the total subscribers is interesting. If you see up over here in the back up here, I had 3,000 subscribers in March 2021, and by the June 2021, so a couple of months, it went from 3,000 to 30,000. So 10x, my subscribers went up 10x. And from over here to 36, it took a little while from June to December. I got another 6k subscribers. But when this move happens, guys, when this move happens all the way to June, when this move happens on the subscribers page, that is how we know that the retail is here. So I was thinking, like, everybody talks, when retail is here, it's pretty much game over. And but how do you actually know that when retail is here? And this is how we're gonna know that retail is here. My channel will explode from 36,000 to over 100k. You might not believe it right now, but just like you didn't believe me, at 20k or 15k or something like that, Bitcoin is at the bottom and everyone is talking at 12k. I'm telling you right now, my channel will explode to 100k, when retail gets here. Retail is unfortunately not here yet, but when it gets here, you will see these kind of, moves towards the upside. Let me go to another channel up here. That really doesn't matter what kind of channel. Take Crypto, for example. No, he's called Crypto Tube, I think. Yeah, this is Crypto. And if you look on his channel, for example, I mean, every single channel had the same kind of part, views. Total subscribers for Crypto. March 20 over here, total subscriber. You can see up here as well from March up here all the way through July 2022. But he's been climbing to but this first move up here, he went from 200k to 400k all the way up to 500k up here in January 2022. But this very first move, where his subscribers doubled, it actually even went for, I think he went from below 200k up here month before that, but this chart doesn't go, but it just explodes towards the upside. I mean, this is when the retail gets in. You will notice on every single channel that crypto channel, that subscribers are just piling in, because retail is there. But once retail comes, they start subscribing, they start watching. That is how we're gonna know that retail is there, okay? So when I tell you that retail is here, you better believe it that retail is there. So that's very good. So I was thinking a little bit about it, like how we can actually know when the retail is here. And retail is definitely 100% not here just yet. Not only that, Bitcoin is sitting at, you don't understand how bullish I am, guys. Bitcoin is sitting at 52k. If you look at the small time frames up here, it's, there is no sign of weakness. It is going higher. It is super bullish. And yet people are a little bit, I feel that people are a little bit in disbelief because they're not buying the dips. They did not buy the bottoms. They believe these, bearish YouTubers that are saying that, everything is gonna crash. Every single pump, like on 50k, I don't know if you notice on 50k up here, how many people were bearish. 50k, yes, it is a psychological resistance, it can go down, but people are so in disbelief that we can actually continue pumping towards the upside. There is no stopping this actually right now. And there is another thing that I just I remembered yesterday. There's so many things. My brain is going totally nuts right now. There is also 50k. Like people are really in disbelief when it comes to 50k, and that we can actually just break that so easily without any kind of technical resistance. Like if we hit 50k, pulled back a little bit, just broke that, consolidating up here, and we are going higher up here, guys. We are going higher. But not only that, they are watching Bitcoin to know when to buy altcoins, and they are waiting for pullback on Bitcoin. It's not how it works. You gotta watch altcoins by themselves. And right now altcoins are also going towards upside. I mean, they are not going that much. I do believe, like Sui up here, they are slowly climbing towards upside. Here is VeChain. Oh my god, VeChain exploded today. It's 16%. I didn't even see this. But yeah, these drops down here are like 34%, and right now it's slightly climbing up here, and that does this move up here towards upside. And you will see this on all of the coins. This is Rune up here. You can see up here it went down. Something like 50%, and right now it's slowly climbing towards the upside, and it will do one of these moves again, like VeChain just did these kind of moves, right? So these kind of moves are coming, guys. These kind of moves are coming. These big fat moves. You can see this, channel up here. Once this channel starts breaking up here, this goes fast. So I would say, there is still time to buy, altcoin dip over here towards downside, because a lot of coins did not do this move. But it is getting very, very close, very, very close. And once they start doing this move up here, breaking these, these highs up here, it just kind of goes big moves towards the upside, big moves towards the upside. So the way I'm actually seeing, but if it goes right now, the question becomes, but it is the bull market, it is the end of the, it is the euphoria phase. I don't believe so. The thing that I'm actually expecting, once we get this boom towards upside over here, once altcoins get this boom towards upside where it just explodes, because it's gonna explode from this move up here. This over here is the first move outside of these what are you gonna call it, these accumulation zones. This is a little bit different chart. Let's find something else that actually has a nice chart up here. This is a crappy chart. Okay, this is a very nice chart. So Tesla's, for example, up here, right? So these moves that just happened, these are just the very first moves that are getting out of this zone up here. Then you have this third move that gets out to a bigger zone. I mean, the stuff flies, right? Then consolidates up here. And then, at some point over here, after the halvening, right, then we do the big moves, right? But this next move is gonna be very big as well, right? So you think that this 3, 4, 5x that's happened over here in consolidation right now, that's happening on everything up here, the next move is gonna go something like, no, the next move is gonna be very, very big, getting out of all of these accumulation zones, consolidation up here, maybe even a pullback on a lot of coins. And then, once retail is here, that is the big move, because retail is not here yet. You gotta understand. So the move that's gonna happen, just about to happen, retail is not pumping that move. That is not our, exit liquidity. It is just a move out of these, accumulation zones. This is just the, confirmation out of the move. Right now we're getting the next move. That's, the move out of the accumulation zone. And after that move out of the accumulation zone, we will consolidate, we will get, some kind of hype. And then after that, we do this last move when the retail is there, right? So this is just the very, very first move. Pullback over here, 30-40% pullback. Right now it's getting ready to do this next big move towards upside up here. Once this next move, and these next moves are gonna be, again, 100 to 300%. But from the very bottom, these are actually quite big moves. From the very bottom, this is 3, 4, 5%, 5x up here on Teslas, but some other coins that's gonna be like 10x from the bottom or something like that already, right? So these are very, very big moves. But I do not believe right now that it is too late to buy altcoins, right? I do understand that the dip 30-40% is dip is done. And right now they're kind of moving towards upside, but you're still down here, guys. You're still down here, You're still down there, but if you wait, I believe, not financial advice, it can dump down to 10k or down 0, whatever, right? But if you wait, there might be a chance that you might have to buy all the way up here above these accumulation zones, right? There just might be the case. And right now, again, I feel bearishness all around me. I feel disbelief. I feel this, this kind of, when something happens and you just kind of give up. I feel that crypto, crypto YouTube and crypto Twitter and all of these people in crypto, hardcore crypto fans that, wanted to buy 12k, they kind of gave up. Everybody kind of gave up. Now, I think I have, let me just check that out. I think I saved some images of the 50k. So let me just find that. I want to save a lot more images, but I didn't. Let me find some images up here. Late adopter. Where did I save those images? Pictures up here. What? Chrome. I forgot where I saved them. Oh my god. I think it was in pictures. And then, I'm sorry about this. Let me just find this out. This is actually interesting. If I can actually find the pictures though. I was on unused template. It's not new pair. This gift log face. Emoji. What? I don't know where I saved them. Oh my god. I don't know. I saved a couple of, tweets from Twitter where people are calling for, 50k is the top and stuff like that. And I just want to save these, these images because these guys seems very, very sure about that 50k is the top. And right now we are sitting at 52. All I'm trying to say with, or my point was that just because somebody is very, very, big YouTuber or big Twitter, have big Twitter following and stuff like that, does not mean that they do know what they're talking about, right? That's all. That's my whole point with these things. But I don't know where I saved them. I don't know where I saved them. So there were a couple of guys, calling for saying 50k, they're shorting that this is the top, blah blah blah. They're pulling, some kind of, analysis on the charts and stuff like that. And of course they're wrong. They're wrong. One of the biggest guys that are wrong is Garrett Soloway shorting every single move. If you remember when we were down at 32k or 30k or something like that, I posted a tweet on X and said, whoever tells you that 30k is the top, unsubscribe from them, right? And the same thing goes up here. Anybody who told you that 50k is the top, unsubscribe from them. And right now there are a lot of people in pain because, for example, Cap was calling 50k top, Garrett Soloway is shorting 50k. That Crypto Say is saying that 50k is the top, and I've seen a lot of other X accounts that I do not know name of, they're saying that 50k is the top, but it's not the top, guys. It's not the top. And right now I can tell you with very certain degree of confidence that the 52k is not the top either. Maybe it's gonna be 58k, maybe it's gonna be 61k, maybe it's gonna be 60k up here, and then there is the white line up here at 66 or 69k that can actually overshoot it. But just like up here, down here in the blue box over here, when we first came to the blue box, you can see up here we hit the blue box up here, then we went and zigzagged inside the blue box. We had a couple of weeks outside of that and below of that. Sorry about that. Outside of the blue, but it was the blue box. Can it happen right now that we get in start zigzagging inside the blue box up here, overshoot a little bit, undershoot a little bit, hit it up here towards upside, hit it up here towards upside and do this and pull back. I mean, all of these are legit moves up here, inside up here. It is the blue box, give or take 58 to 60, 61, 62k inside this area up here. That's what I'm doing. So I say 60k because that's in the middle of the blue box. Psychological level, it goes very, very fast. Everybody is still missing this move towards upside, and I believe once right now, and if you look at altcoins right now, it does, by some theory, it does look like this is gonna beat, guys. So the way I see this right now going up, I'm seeing Bitcoin going up to 60k because altcoins, again, if you are unaware what is happening with altcoins, they did this pullback up here. Right now they're slowly climbing up here above the resistance. So by the time Bitcoin gets to 60k somewhere up here, then it gets to 60k and starts doing, Bitcoin goes up to 60k and starts doing this over here. And once it starts doing this, over here, then altcoin starts doing this move up here towards upside, right? This big move, right? So that might be the top because, oh my god, I don't know what's happening with my nose. Oh, so that might be the move, right? Bitcoin starts, gets up to 60k, starts doing this move, altcoins explode towards upside, everything, right? Because right now we are seeing this move that's gonna get very, very explosive. And once Bitcoin starts doing this and altcoins explode, then we have this pullback on everything, right? That's gonna happen. But it does seem to be correlated with each other, right? Altcoins are getting ready to do the big move. Bitcoin is getting ready to hit the 60k and do this move over here. And once it starts going sideways up here, a lot of money goes into the altcoins. Altcoins explode. Everything explodes towards upside. Bitcoin at 60k. Altcoins up like 5 to 10x on everything towards upside. Everybody feels it. This is it, guys. We are going to 100k right now, and then we drop down because it's not 2025 yet. It's not even the second part of 2024. How can we get to the 100k, 200k this early in the cycle? I don't know. And how can you get to 60k and believe that we are at the top, you know, it's gonna go to 100k when retail is not here just yet, right? Retail needs to get here first. Okay, and I just showed you that we're gonna know when the retail is here. When my channel starts getting 1,000 subscribers a day, you know, that is how you know that retail is here. Unfortunately, or fortunately for us and you and me and everybody who did not buy, retail is not here yet. Our exit liquidity has not come to the show just yet. So, you know, we are looking good. We are looking good. So this actually looks, you know, as it should look. Bitcoin is still going towards upside, towards 60k, and it does look very, very nice. So not gonna complain, guys, not gonna complain. It doesn't look like it's any kind of top. We also know when the top is gonna get hit in, but let me just look a little bit on these, you know, weekly, yeah, there is no RSI divergence up here. People are gonna still draw this RSI divergence like this up here, but you know, they don't know how the RSI divergences work. The MACD looks very nice, getting this, you know, move towards upside. This on the weekly time frame, so you know, it is a decent time frame. And right now we are going into this, you know, 60k level up here. Guys, everything looks good. Retail is not here yet. It's gonna come very, very soon. Not very soon, but you know, I'm guessing in the next 6 months to a year, retail will be here. And I'm telling you again, we're gonna know when the retail is here, right? We're gonna know when it, you know, it's time to, you know, be worried at the top. And how somebody posted in my there was a comment in my on my YouTube video yesterday. I'm gonna find the comment just a second. I thought it was interesting because it's not true, because I know it's not true, but it was interesting. And let me find the comment up here. Comments. There we go. So let me just copy the comment up here. See here. I start posting a little bit of these altcoin videos, and this guy said when TAs are posting 3 videos a day, be aware, euphoria is when to sell. Now this might have been true if this was a, you know, euphoria, but no, during the euphoria, when euphoria comes, I will be posting 10 videos a day. I will be having, you know, 1,000 subscribers, new subscribers, you know, joining the channel a day. That's euphoria. I'm right now making videos. Nobody cares about my videos, guys. Nobody cares about my videos, but I've seen others as well. You know, they seem to be getting a lot of views. Like if you watch CoinSkits, he still gets like 70,000 views on a video, but he was getting 70,000 views on a video in the bear market as well. So it's nothing special. You know, Crypto, you know, it's getting like getting 25,000 views to 50,000 views on a video. But they are not generating subscribers. If you watch how many views they get and how many new subscribers they get, they are not getting a lot of new subscribers. They're getting some here and there, of course. Some channels are performing better, but most people are just getting views from the old crypto people that are already there, that's been watching everything, you know, still. So subscribers are not there. That's how you know, right? And 3 videos a day is nothing. 3 videos a day is what you do in the bear market. When I start doing 10 videos a day, that is when you know the euphoria is very, very close, and it might be, you know, time to sell. It might be time to sell. So there is that. There is that. And was there anything else? Yes, Jupiter is doing well. So I had a long position up here yesterday, and I was talking about this on a live stream yesterday, and I was thinking like, when is the time to sell? Because I was talking about it over here, something like this up here, and it was doing well, right? Over here is my long position. It was doing well, and I was like, can it go towards downside? Can it go, you know, back down over here? I mean, technically it can, but the thing is that, you know, right now the stuff that, you know, my theory is actually working a lot better than it did in bear market. If you remember in the bear market, we were doing these 400 million challenges, you know, trading challenge, and every single time that I got, you know, 30%, you know, wins on my trades, you know, I did not take the profit, and of course it pulled back a lot of time. Sometimes it went up a little bit more, you know, sometimes I took profit, but most of the times I did not take profit, because my theory goes that the hardest part of any trade is the entry, right? So once you enter a trade and it goes well above your, you know, long entry up here, yes, sure, it hits some kind of resistance, but you know, in the longer you know, in the longer perspective, it's not top just yet. You have to let it go, right? And the thing that I notice right now, that the letting go part is actually working a lot better in the bull market towards upside than in the bear market. So that's good. So I'm glad I did not close the position, and I'm still not going to close the position, even though it can still technically come back down here. But the higher this actually goes towards the upside over here, especially if it breaks up here, the probability to get back to the long entry is very, very low. Now, Bitcoin is going to hit 60K, everything is going to explode. Jupiter just might do this move up here towards the upside. Why would I exit my position right now over here and then try to, you know, get some kind of new position, you know, on some kind of pullback or something like that, when I can just let it go? Let it go, let it go. I don't know how the song goes, but you know the song, you know, let it go. And there is that, guys. I don't think I have much more to say. I'm stupidly bullish still to 60K. Altcoins are just about to explode another, you know, 100-200% towards upside. Everything looks very, very nice. Unfortunately, I don't see enough, you know, pump all around me. I don't know why that is, but you know, the retail is not here. I think we still need to wait for retail. And when retail gets here, you know, it's gonna be nice times. It's gonna be nice times, guys. This looks good. There is no problem with Bitcoin. Bitcoin going to 60K, and probability is getting higher and higher. This over here is it is just about to explode, guys. It is just about to explode. So maybe it's gonna be today, maybe it's gonna be tomorrow, but it is gonna go very, very soon. And I'm wondering whether there is something wrong with my chat, because no, everything's fine with my chat. It's just the way these things are. Again, consider joining TF Fans Club. And thank you for stopping by, guys. This was Bitcoin Daily. Most bullish channel in the YouTube verse. And we are bullish. Yeah, there was one more thing. When yesterday I was watching some YouTubers, and I was looking at their, you know, their videos from back in the day. I was looking at their videos from back in the day down here from the bottom. What were they saying we were at the bottom? There were some bullish guys, some bearish guys, but you know, a lot of people are talking about 12K. But I know I watched my video up here, and do you remember the date, guys? Do you know that we called the date on the dollar up here? On the dollar. Down here, you know, because this is 22nd November, and for you guys that have not been here, we called the date on the dollar. We said this is gonna be the bottom, and there is also a video. I'm gonna find the video for next time. I don't wanna look for it now, but there is a video, you know, saying that, you know, over here, right over here, and I said in 1 year's time, you know, then when it's confirmed that this is the bottom, then everybody will know, right? And you know, we call the bottom on the day, on the dollar. Nobody else does that. Nobody else does that. Who can know the date? Like, they know the price, we know the date. Okay, guys, not gonna keep you around anymore. I don't have anything more to say. It just looks so bullish. I mean, I'm looking at every single chart on my screen. Everything looks so bullish. There is literally nothing that looks bullish. That doesn't look bullish. Everything is so nice. Everything is curving. Everything has a strong potential. There is no overextensions. There is no nothing. It's just kind of slowly moving towards the upside, getting ready. You know, I do understand that everybody is noticing this CKB and other coins, right, that are going boom, but you know, coins doing like 2% per day until the resistance, then exploding. You know, people notice this explosion. They don't notice the 2%, but everything is moving 2% every day. You know, slowly climbing, slowly climbing. Supports are holding like you know what. It just kind of goes. So it looks good, guys. Enjoy the day. We're gonna probably have a live stream a little bit later, maybe even a couple of videos during the day. And there's that, guys. There's that. I'll see you around. I don't have anything else to say. It looks good. Bye bye. My outro.